And welcome back, everybody, to the Miami Dolphins franchise. And coming off last week's game, if you haven't seen it, check it out. It was outstanding. Down to the wire finish against the division rival, the Buffalo Bills. And now we come into week 15, still unbeaten, but taking on a team that's already clinched their division. And we clinched our division last week. They clinched as well. The Tennessee Titans. 2 years ago, we saw them in the AFC Championship game. We were 30 seconds away from the Super Bowl. And they ended up getting a game-winning touchdown. And here we go into Week 15. Tennessee just trying to improve their playoff positioning, maybe get it up to the number 3 seed. Who knows what will happen, and here we go. Week 15, Tennessee will receive the ball first as Sanders kicks this one. And we are underway in Week 15. And obviously, injury concerns for both teams. Our offensive line still damaged. You can see kind of, last week against Buffalo, it was a tough test. Ryan Tannehill, still a very good season, but no Derrick Henry. And then their other great back they have, Jarrett Sharpton, is out. So the running game is going to have to rely on rookie out of North Carolina, DeMarcus Elam. And there's A.J. Brown with an end around, not too much there, and brings up 3rd and inches. Here comes Elam. He's a big back, 6'1", about 230, and you can see the power he brings. So he could definitely bring it. I mean, obviously, it's tough to, replicate Derrick Henry, that is for sure. But if you can bring some power, that's what they need. As Humphries gets away, missed tackle. Williams will bring him down up to the 35-yard line, and a very good start for Tennessee. Up to the 35, Humphries, man, that was should have been a tackle. At least bring him down, gets extra yards. Now the handoff, that's going to be up to the 28-yard line as Evans with the carry, so they bring a little bit of a different speed back. Play action, Tannehill, and Mo Alley Cox just wide open on the play action. That is what Ryan Tannehill can do. He lives off the play action. Once Tennessee kind of gets that run game going, their whole offense goes. As on 2nd and 7, look at Elam breaking tackles, continues to drag guys close to the end zone and down at the 1. What a first drive here for Tennessee. 3rd and inches, back to Elam on the ground, and he's got it in for the touchdown. Easy. So Tennessee made that look easy as Elam just continues to run, but finally stops. He had 10 plays, 75 yards, touchdown. What a start for Tennessee, and you want to answer that right back. So here comes our offense. Dalton Steele with the carry. We can run the ball ourselves. Gain of 11, first down. Dalton Steele right now in the league lead for rushing yards, trying to win that rushing title this year. 2nd and 10. Tua dropping back, throwing, firing. He's going to have Claiborne, and Claiborne maybe one to end up beat. He is brought down. Man, Claiborne and Kirkpatrick, if they are in the open field, you better have somebody there because you're going to almost forget about it. They could be gone in about a split second. As on 1st and 10, play action, Gesicki with the catch. Gain of 20 up to the 25. So both defenses struggling to get going here so far early on in these first drives. 1st and 10 once again. Tua's going to dump this one off to Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick got it, first down. You can just see that speed. Maybe he's brought down short if that's another receiver, but him, just that acceleration, be able to get to the line, get out of bounds, not even get hit. As on 2nd and 8, the ball is let loose, and that is going to be recovered by Tennessee. So the problems rear their head here in this first drive. The offensive line, this is a decent pass rushing Tennessee Titans team defense, and shows it right there. Tua can't hang on to it. Ball is loose, and Tennessee recovers. That's what we got to do. Can't turn the ball over. Don't want to give chances, to this Tennessee team. They're a very good team, obviously. This is a very good team. 3rd and 3. Pressure off the edge, and nice timing by Austin Cloud getting around, so at least our defense holds. It doesn't allow Tennessee to get anything off the turnover, but still took away points. But at least got 3 down there. As brings up a 3rd and 2. Tua's going to hand off to Steele up the middle, and Steele's got the first down up to the 44-yard line. So running game at least looking successful so far. We got 40 seconds left here in this first quarter as Tua rolling out, has a man down the field, and Kirkpatrick with the catch. And first down up to the 31-yard line. This dude just does it every game. 25 yards there, and he is getting closer and closer to breaking the yards record for a season as Steele off to the races. He picks up 20 yards. Man, what a start. If we would have just held on the ball, we probably would have scored. Now on our way to look for another score as Steele up the middle, keeps digging, keeps rolling, and he's down at the 2. Still can get a first down at the 1-yard line. 2nd and 1. Hand off to Steele, keeps digging, and Dalton Steele is in for the touchdown. showing his Derrick Henry impression. Just the legs keep driving. 3 Titans can't bring him down, and he pulls him in for the touchdown. Man, take a look at that. Maybe Clowney, that little hit from behind helped him go forward, but he was still digging. He still might have had it, and he gets in there for the touchdown as we have tied this ball game up at 7 here in this second quarter. 1st and 10, drive started here from the 25-yard line. Tannehill and not going anywhere is Elam. Jerome Baker, Rod Street get in there for the stop, loss of 3. And this is going to bring up a 3rd and 13 for Tennessee. Looking, Tannehill, pocket, firing down the field, looking for A.J. Brown. He does catch it, but he is going to be out of bounds. Runs out of room, and that is a 3 and out for this Tennessee offense. See if we can get back to this run game. This time it's going to be Gus Edwards, not much there. Only picking up a few yards, and brings up a 3rd and 6. See how the offensive line can hold up. Tua looking, quick fire out to Gesicki, and he's going to be stopped short. That's definitely influenced by the offensive line. Looking for something quicker, not allowing, the deeper routes to develop, because I'm just not sure if we have the time. So, punt the ball right back to Tennessee. Defense is now adjusting as Mo Alley-Cox with the catch, first down, but a little bit shaken up. He will return, though. 1st and 10, handoff to Elam to the outside, but Hayward says, I don't think so. Showing the speed. If there's one thing you don't want to do against this defense is run, sideline to sideline. We have such speed on this defense, and we'll get to you. Baker and Hayward are some of the fastest linebackers in football. And on 3rd and 14 going up, and that's going to be incomplete. As last week, the Bills were the guys making those type of catches. So far for Tennessee, nothing really happening. As on 1st and 10, once again, pressure up the middle. Castro, his 2nd sack, forced that fumble earlier, and brings up a 3rd and 21 as watch out, Tua again, ball is loose again. Man, that right side, we need Mitchell Schwartz back immediately. Dylan Ringer is just getting annihilated. It's just not working out. Just isn't, we have the best passing attack probably in football right now this year. And with this offensive line just, absolutely battered, it's taking that away. 2nd and 1, Tannehill's going to keep this one himself, and he'll get the first down on the keeper up to the 41-yard line and a first down. So it really is, hampering our offense. Because now teams can, even though we're running the ball well so far, as Tannehill 2nd and 10 gets hit, and it's going to catch, they can really, play the run. And, just drop 7 in coverage and know they're going to get pass rush with 4 guys. So we're going to have to adjust some things. 3rd and 10, going up top, Tannehill, overthrown, incomplete. And that is another stop. So, yeah, the defense is really looking good so far. 2nd and 10, Tua, watch out, pressure coming, and just throws it away. Nobody open down the field, coverage good, pressure in his face, and this is actually going to be an intentional grounding penalty. So that is a loss of down as well. So a 3rd and 25. Just got to make sure we don't, take a safety here. Tua's just going to dump it down to Kirkpatrick. Has the catch, just getting whatever he can. And that's a decent gain of about 17 yards. At least is going to get us out of that tough, kicking out of the end zone in the punt. And now Tennessee with 50 seconds left. They have some time to get something going here. 2nd and 6 goes to the outside. That's going to be caught. Gets out of bounds. Tennessee with 1 timeout left. But a 3rd and 3. Tannehill looking in the pocket, trying to find something. Pressure in his face, just throws it up, and A.J. Brown can't come down with it. It's going to fall incomplete. Tennessee would punt. It would just run out the rest of the time at half. So, defenses looked a little shaky early on, but really after those first couple of drives, looking fantastic. 7-7 score here at half as the Jets trying to keep up with the Bills, trying to get that 7th seed. 21-14 right there with Pittsburgh as well. Have the lead. And here is Kansas City with team we'll take on next week. So that'll be an interesting week 16. If they can, keep that lead, get that victory against Buffalo, and say we lose here to Tennessee, that could be for seeding. Who would have thought that? But here we go into the second half, trying to go to 14-0 on the season, and Dalton Steele with the carry. He has been very good in this ball game. 11 carries, 90 yards. But, you would love to run the ball all day, but you got to open it up a little bit. And this is the play action. That'll work for us. As Higgins with the catch, breaks off a tackle. First down up to the 35-yard line. So maybe we just run the ball a little bit more, try to play action off of it. But still, on these second and long situations. That's what we need to do. We just got to find a quick throw. Finding Claiborne, comes down with the catch in traffic. Great job, first down. Good first drive here out of the half. 1st and 10. Back to Dalton Steele on the ground. Breaks off one tackle, and he'll pick up around 4 up to the 19-yard line. So we got a 2nd and 5 now from the 19. Tua rolling back, firing, finds Kirkpatrick. He's going to be hit, and will drop the ball, and that's not what we want to see. Kirkpatrick is down. So we'll have to wait and see. 3rd and 5. Finding Gesicki, who has the catch, and now Gesicki is down. So 2 guys in the matter of seconds just drop. Hopefully they're both okay. 1st and goal, hand off to Dalton Steele, breaks off a tackle, gets in for the touchdown. Perfect drive out of the half and take the lead. But now, what's the injury situation? Kirkpatrick is good, just an elbow sprain. That is good to see. And as for Gesicki, Gesicki's back spasms. So we lucked out there. Both guys are good. Both will return shortly. No major injuries there. That would have been devastating if we would have either lost either one of those guys, especially Kirkpatrick. What he's done for this offense, that is a guy we can't afford to lose at this time of the season. 3rd and 8, and to the outside, Elam with the catch, and he turns it up, and they give him the first down. So Tennessee trying to get something. Haven't got anything since that first drive. 2nd and 4. That's Evans with the carry. Not too much there. And brings up a 3rd and 4. Tennessee, Tannehill looking, firing to the outside, and this is not even going to be close. Elam out of bounds. I believe that was incomplete, and that is going to be a punt. So yeah, after that first drive, they have had nothing going. As Kirkpatrick is back, comes up with a catch. That's what we want to see. We don't want to see him down on the ground, that's for sure. 3rd and 2, go to the run, and that's going to be Dalton Steele with the carry, and I don't believe he got it. He is short. Man, what a play by Harold Landry, holding him up. Safety comes down, gets the stop, and that is going to be a punt. And now Tennessee getting back at it. Elam with the carry. Just a huge hole right up the middle, up to the 45-yard line, and a Tennessee first down. 2:40 left here in this 3rd quarter as Tannehill looking around over the middle of the field. Nice patience. That's going to be caught. 2nd year man, Richard Tatum comes up with a grab, and that was just a great route. And he's got a first down in Tennessee up to the 21-yard line. 2nd down and 9. Tannehill trying to set up a screen, and that's going to be intercepted! Noah Igbenogany somehow picks it off. I don't know how he did it. And he comes up with a huge stop. I don't know what happened there, but we'll take it. And we take the ball over at the 35-yard line. 2nd and 10. We'll hit Claiborne there on the outside, just short of the first down, and brings up a 3rd and 1. Hand this one off to Dalton Steele, and Steele's going to be stuffed again! Tennessee coming up big on these 3rd and shorts. Can't get it and have to punt the ball back as we start the 4th quarter. Still a 14-7 game. Evans out of the backfield has the catch, and he picks up 17 yards for a first down. Man, defensive ball game here. Didn't really expect it, but we got it here, 14-7. 2nd and 3. Hand off to Elam up the middle. He's got another Tennessee first down. Man, got to get a stop here. Trying to tie the ball game up as Tennessee. Going over the middle. That's going to be caught. Mo Alley Cox with the catch. That's another Tennessee first down. We got to put some pressure on Tannehill. Can't just allow him to sit back there and find his receivers. So up to the 36-yard line. Tannehill dropping back. You can see he got plenty of time to throw. Finds A.J. Brown. He has the catch. Hayward brings him down at the 4-yard line. Huge play by the big-time receiver. Really haven't heard much of him really drop that pass before halftime, and that's really about it. 1st and goal. Elam, touchdown, Tennessee! And the Titans have tied this ball game up at 14 as we got 8 minutes left in the ball game. So once again, I knew this a few weeks ago. This was the toughest stretch of the schedule, as Kirkpatrick can't hang on to that. Facing Buffalo, then Tennessee, then Kansas City. These are all, playoff teams. These are teams, obviously, we are definitely going to see in the playoffs. So, this is going to be tough. And we're seeing it here with Tennessee. Tied up at 14, 6:56 left. Tua rolling, firing, wide open as Gesicki just can't stay in bounds. to get more yardage, but at least got 2 down, first down, and we're up to the 41-yard line, just about in field goal range. 1st and 10. Here comes the blitz. Tua rolling, firing. It's going to be incomplete, intended for Kirkpatrick, but there's a flag on the play, and it's going to be holding on the offense. If you see down below, Buffalo is taking the lead over Kansas City 28-21, so that's big for Buffalo, trying to hold on to that 7th spot. And on 1st and 20, Simmons gets around for the sack. 2nd of the ball game, and now it's a 3rd and 32. Just run the ball with Dalton Steele, just see what you can get, and it's only going to pick up 2 yards, and we have to punt the ball. And with 5 minutes left, Tennessee will have a chance to take the lead. We were in this situation last week, obviously, as this is a pretty good punt, and it looks perfect. It's going to roll down around the 3-yard line. They'll say the 2. Can't complain with that one. So 4:50 left in the ball game. Tennessee starts this drive. They'll hand off to Elam right up the middle, and Elam has got room to run! Nobody in front of him! Can Rod Street catch him? I don't think he will! Austin Cloud's not going to be able to either, and it's going to be a 98-yard touchdown run for DeMarcus Elam. Unbelievable! The best rushing defense in the NFL, our Dolphins defense, just allowed a 98-yard touchdown to take the lead. 21-14 with 4:25 left. Unbelievable. You can see down below, too, that the Ravens are only a 1-point game with Cincinnati 17-16. So can both undefeated teams go down here in Week 15? We'll see. Try to tie this ball game up. Watch out, Tua, and he just got rid of it. That would have been an awful sack because it keeps us at least a 3rd and 8. Tua looking around. He's going to take this one himself. He has room to run, and he gets out of bounds up to the 37-yard line, 14 yards, first down. Tua's been really good so far this year in these situations. I mean, really hasn't had a lot of them, but he has been good. 2nd and 1, up the middle. Dalton Steele with the carry. Almost looked like he was grabbed by the face mask there. No call, but at least it's a first down and 2 minutes left in this ball game. 1st and 10. Tua dropping back, looking, has his man. Kirkpatrick with the catch, and he's in for the touchdown! Pat Kirkpatrick comes up huge! That is the record breaker. 24 touchdowns on the season, breaks Randy Moss's record, and it ends up being a game-tying touchdown with less than 2 minutes to go in this ball game. Wow! So the thing is now, did we leave too much time for Tennessee? As on 1st and 10, this ball flutters, but great tackle by Jerome Breaker, bringing down Elam. 3rd down and 10. 1:28 left. All they need is a field goal to take the lead. Tannehill looking. Plenty of time to throw, but just dumps this down to Mo Alley-Cox. And that is going to be a stop. And we can use a timeout. Or he's out of bounds, so we don't even have to use a timeout. So with 1:13 left, can Tua lead this team down, get a field goal, get this ball game, and remain undefeated? But on 1st and 10, Jadeveon Clowney and company get in there for the sack. And with that, just run out the rest of the time. Don't allow Tennessee to get the ball back, and we are heading into overtime. So here we go. See who's going to win this coin toss. We will. So we'll end up receiving the ball. Obviously, everybody knows the rules. First touchdown. If you get a touchdown first drive, you win the ball game. If not, it just goes back and forth until you get the one score. So here we go. 1st and 10. Dalton Steele with the carry. Not a whole lot there. No gain whatsoever. And you can see Baltimore has won 24-22. So they remain undefeated. So we got to keep up with them here. As Gesicki with the catch. And Gesicki goes down. He had back spasms earlier. And now still holding his back. So we'll have to see about that one. 3rd down and 1. Steele with the carry. And he gets stuffed again. 3rd time in this ball game. We can't pick up a 3rd and 1 or less. And we have to punt the ball. Bruce Sternum, he'll be done for the rest of the game as Gesicki. And now Tennessee, all they need is a field goal and they win this ball game. Elam with the carry. And he picks up around 4.5. Big 3rd down here. 3rd down and 1. Can we get a stop of our own? Play action. Tannehill looking. And he finds A.J. Brown for the catch. Up to the 39-yard line. 1st down, Tennessee. And they are just about in field goal range. 2nd and 10. Would love to get a sack here. Tannehill, and it's gonna be caught! Are you kidding me? Unbelievable. 28-yard catch by Richard Tatum. What a catch. And Tennessee now in business, and I'm surprised they're still throwing the ball. I thought they might kick a field goal. This is an interesting decision. 3rd and 6, Tannehill to the outside, caught, touchdown, Evans, and that's your ball game. Tennessee has beaten us, and we have suffered our first loss of the season. Man, our story in this ball game was 3rd and 1s. We got stuffed 3 times. If that doesn't happen, we probably win this ball game. And it doesn't happen. The offensive line, obviously an issue. It continues to, rear its ugly head. Dylan Ringer just getting absolutely annihilated. Just not enough time to really look down the field. That really hurts us. That's our, helps, our guys can get open. Kirkpatrick can still get open underneath, use their speed. Same with Claiborne. Gesicki over the middle is good, but just that threat of the deep ball is what makes the running game help work with Dalton Steele. Even though he ran the ball well, it's just those key situations where you need the yardage. We cannot pick it up. And once again, Tennessee, they beat us in the AFC Championship game with 30 seconds left. Our only chance so far in this franchise to get to the Super Bowl. And now they beat us here in our almost undefeated season. We were close, but we fall short and we go to 13-1. And actually, Buffalo ended up beating Kansas City, so they go to 11-3. And we do at least get some help this week. Elkin Jenkins is back. We need that badly. We need these guys to get healthy. With the playoffs coming up, we can't have an offensive line like we have. As you see, Baltimore 14-0. They got 2 games left in the season, obviously, to try to go to 16-0. Tennessee now up to 10-4. So this Kansas City game is interesting. You can see, you got 4 teams at 9-5, all of them bidding for those 3 spots. So that's going to be an interesting down the stretch to see what happens. But yeah, Kansas City without Mecole Hardman. I think if Kansas City wins the last 2 games and we lose the last 2 games, obviously we would drop to the 3 seed. So we'll see what happens. But hopefully week 17 we face New England. Either way what happens in this ball game, I think we can beat New England at home to finish off the season. But man, there it goes. We'll see what happens in week 16. Gonna take on Pat Mahomes and company. Last time we saw them in the playoffs, it didn't go well. But that's going to do it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for all the support. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.